hypnograms are available in the Muse app, that we can see our own hypnogram as we wear this device. I've been wearing it for the last 2 weeks to track my own sleep. I do have to say at the beginning, you mentioned it's comfortable and soft. It's very, very comfortable, very soft. I like it. And we also mentioned another term that's related to hypnograms, EEG, and that's polysomnography, which is the gold standard or sleep tracking lab standard for doing sleep analysis. And I wondered if you could just introduce that again, and then just explain to us why. It was one of your marketing claims actually that you make on the website, which is we're starting to understand why you can make that claim, is that the Muse S can operate like a sleep lab at home.
So polysomnography, or PSG, has a few words in it. Poly meaning many, somno meaning sleep, somnambulating, walking in your sleep, and then graphy, just like geography, all of the graphies. So it's a system of knowledge or a categorization of that knowledge. So polysomnography is when we're basically recording and categorizing your sleep in multiple dimensions. When you go into a sleep lab, they are looking at your EEG, and then they're also looking at the movement of your muscles, and the movement of your body, and the movement of your respiration. It turns out that the Muse device can actually do those things, and do it from the surface of the head. It doesn't have all of the bells and whistles of a full sleep lab, but it gives you sufficient data to actually give you the same sleep staging information that you would get in a sleep lab. So in a sleep lab, they record your EEG brainwaves, and then a technician, a real human, looks at your EEG data and stages it and scores it and creates that hypnogram from basically hand staging it, which is very labor intensive. What we're able to do with Muse is build a automated algorithm that looks at your sleep data and is able to score your sleep as effectively as a technician would. So there's a metric in sleep studies which is called the Cohen's Kappa, and the Cohen's Kappa is the amount of agreement that any two experts would have when going through and staging the same sleep data. And our Cohen's Kappa is 0.76, which is actually better than expert level, which is 0.75. So we do a better job of being able to classify your sleep using this automated AI-based method than even an expert would hand scoring that data.
Right. Okay. So that's a pretty convincing piece of evidence to back up your claim of it being effectively a sleep lab at home. And you have mentioned a few times, and I think it'd be useful to explain just one further time, the connection between the brain waves that this EEG sensing headband, this brain sensing headband picks up when you're sleeping, and the stages of sleep that are being scored by these experts that your device can do with equivalent, or if not slightly better, accuracy.
Sure. So sleeping is a phenomenal experience that goes on in our brain, that has a whole host of benefits for your mind and body. And it is a time when your brain is working in a beautiful orchestration.